Hi everyone, welcome to day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas. Today we're going to make another treat box. I found these Hostess ho-hos, and so of course I had to make something with them. I had to tear this box open because I could not get it unglued. But anyway, we're going to make a treat box. And so like I had told you before, I pulled out like kind of all my Christmas stamp sets and wanted to make a project with each of them. And there was only one that I had used twice, was the Merriest Trees. So today we're going to use the Trucking Along bundle, well, stamp set and the punch. So there's only one die cut that we're going to use. This is what our project looks like. I got something in the mail the other day, so I'm so excited. I can show you the covers, but that's it. This is going to be our the new January mini catalog. So it's got the spring goodies in there and plus Celebration. So now Celebration is for every $60 that you spend, you get to pick a product out of here. So again, I can't show you what's inside, but it's a perk of being a demonstrator. And I did my pre-order, and let's just say I might have got this, and a class will be coming. A couple other reminders is that tomorrow there's going to be a designer series paper special release. There's going to be 3 new designer series papers. They're actually returning ones from quite a while back. I don't think they told us what year they originally came out, but what they did is it's the same pattern, but they changed the colors. So those will be available tomorrow, along with the last chance sale. So the last chance sale is the stuff that's retiring from the Christmas mini catalog. So, that starts tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's the 3rd, correct? I'm so confused with all these 12 days, but I think that is it. I hope you guys have been getting the PDFs. I will post this one once my video downloads. So again, if you're just joining me, this is our project for today. We're using the Trucking Along stamp set, and this has a punch. There's no dies. We are going to use one die, and it's from the Nested Essentials dies. And it's just this one. Okay, let me make sure that my paper is like taped down so it doesn't roam around. Yeah, I got the delay. I'm always messing with this because of the delay. Okay, so let's get it taped down. So we're going to use Pool Party, and we're going to trim our piece to 6.5 by 6.5. And 6.5 is right there, past that little crease there. Now I gotta remember how to do this box. I did it a while ago. I should have made a sample to show you how it's gonna get cut, because I need to remember. Okay, so it's 6.5 and 6.5. So we're gonna score one side at a 1/2 inch. So let's get our scoring tool. So a 1/2 inch, 2 inches. No special guest today. I think I scarred Brian yesterday. I think he did a good job, but I think he was nervous and I scarred him. Okay, so I don't even know if I'm yakking. So it's a 1/2, 2, 3.5, and 5. You're going to rotate it around once, and we're going to score at 1. Did you guys see Brian yesterday? 4.5 and 6. Okay, so now let me see if I'm gonna put on your guys' comments. Yesterday I had comments and I didn't even know. Hi, oh, you just boarded the plane, Heather. I was wondering, I was gonna text you earlier to see if you had made it. I didn't realize you were leaving this late. So Heather's on her way to California. All right, well, let us know when you land. Doesn't matter what time, just let us know that you landed. Okay, so we're gonna burnish and score all these lines. So these, I'm pretty sure I remember we cut off these small tabs. And this is gonna be our middle section that we adhere. I should follow my directions and I don't. So I believe, okay, we're gonna cut all these up because they need to be cut up, and then I'll figure out which stay and which go. I know this one's gonna stay. I think this one goes. So let's fold it around. This is gonna be our back. So yeah, this one here is gonna go. So like I said, the one closest to this 1/2 inch is gonna stay. So stay, and then skip one and then go. So that's gonna just cut off. Now these ones are gonna be our inside tabs, you know, the ones that fold. So I'm just gonna cut these in half, and you guys can just eyeball them. They don't have to be perfect. They're just the tabs that go inside the box, like so. And these ones, I like to just angle those. And sometimes if you see that your score lines are a little bit, I must have made them a little bit thick. Sometimes just that trimming that little tiny bit makes a difference. Okay, so let's get all that out of the way. Let's get some tearing tape. So we're gonna put it on this side. I like to put 2 strips of tearing tape. And we're gonna fold it over. So this box of ho-hos has 8 ho-hos in it. So you know, when I first seen ho-ho, what did I think of? Santa Claus and a stamp set that had ho-ho. But I do not have a stamp set that has ho-ho. So see, these are gonna go in like so. But let's go ahead and, I thought I cut all these. Did I not cut all the, I must cut all the top ones, but I didn't cut the bottom ones. Silly me. So these, probably not doing the best cut job. So this is the front. So we want these 2 to go in, this one, and then like that. So then you have your what am I thinking? Your clean seams in the front. I don't know. Lately, I haven't been able to think clearly. I feel like it's probably I have way too many things going on. So this one's going to go over like this. Like I told you, since I was cutting them, I was not cutting them very good. And you know, if you have a corner rounder, I tell you guys this all the time, you could corner around these edges, and then it has like a nice clean look to it as well. I do have a corner rounder, but I didn't pull it out. And it would be a little bit better looking than what I have. So there's our box. Pretty easy. You're gonna take off any minute, huh? Had a lot of snow and ice in Indianapolis. Everyone 3 times a lot. Oh, wow. I know you guys are getting that storm. We're cold, but nothing, no snow. Your dad was just saying how it's been warm. He actually went to the driving range today. That little piece of clear plastic won't tuck in. Okay, there we go. So there's our box. So now we're going to use the reindeer, my favorite designer series paper. We've been using it for everything. I'm using this pattern with the trees and all the deers. Kind of felt like the truck's going to be driving through the forest. But, you know, you could do any kind of pattern that you like. Look at this one's cute too. But I kind of felt like that the truck would cover all those other designs up. But this is one of my favorites. Look at the presents, the deers. So we're going to use this piece. And I'm going to grab my trimmer again. And we are going to cut these 1 3/8 by 3 3/8. So I'm going to cut the 3 3/8 because that's going to be the length. So 3 3/8 first. And just like yesterday, I like to cut mine so that they match up. So that's why I did the length first. And now this is going to be, the width is 1 3/8. So just before the half. So 1 3/8. We're going to need 4 of these. 1 3/8. 1 3/8. And 1 3/8. So again, it's 1 3/8 by 3 3/8. So see how this pattern's all together? So that way when we put it on our box, they will sort of match up. You know, that you're going to have that little gap. But where's the front now? The front's here. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put these trees here on the front. And the reason being is because our truck is going to cover it up. Well, once we stamp our truck and everything, it's going to cover it up. So I want to show those deers on the side. Makes sense? So we're going to put this one on first. On the front. That way the deer's not, the truck's not covering up all those cute deers. So then we know this one goes here. And this one goes over here. I'm trying not to make this complicated. And this one will go here. All right. Now, I didn't put anything on the top other than our bow's going to go on the top. But see how you see that there and it matches the deer, and there's his little bottom. And so we'll go back to the front. Okay, so we need some basic white cardstock now. So that's our box. And I'm going to cut just a little, instead of using this big giant piece, because we're going to put it through the die cutting machine. So we're going to stamp this in Memento. And there is a solid color stamp that you can stamp the truck with, but I want to use my Stampin' blends. See this one right here? You could ink this one up and then stamp the color of your truck. But we're going to use Stampin' blends, and these are the tires. So we're going to stamp the tires in Memento as well. And these, just line them up. Now, I don't want to stick my head in there. Ugh. I can't really tell, but I'm going to go with this right here. Ugh. Let's see. It's okay. Not perfect. But, since we have our ink out, we're going to stamp special delivery. Doesn't look like it's stamped good. I think I need to re-ink my pads. And we're going to do these little tiny presents. And we're going to do those up here. And unfortunately, there's not dies, and the punch only punches out the truck. So our truck, we're going to color it with Pool Party Blends. So I like to go over my lines with my dark. And as you can tell, I'm doing this quick. And then we can blend the light in. This light almost doesn't even look very light. It almost looks the same as the dark, doesn't it? And then that's why you just keep on going over with some more dark. I want my fenders to be a little darker. Blend that in. And let's go down and around. Has everybody got good weather going on? It's been pretty chilly here in the mornings, but every morning I do get in our hot tub. It is cold when I get out, but I feel like it loosens me up for the day. And I just hop right into the shower. Sorry about the squeakiness if that bothers you. Go around. Let's go back over these lines for our dark areas. You guys like to use Stampin' Blends? I do. I'm a Stampin' Blends kind of girl because they make the coloring so easy for you. I feel we're going to use Smoky Slate on the rims, although my stamping wasn't the greatest. I did use this one. This is light. And I'm going to use it on the back window. And I'm also going to use it on the bumpers. And that is it on our truck. So now we're going to punch out our truck. And these other pieces, are for the tires. You can do your tires, the fender, and, well, that's not the fender. I think it's the way I cut it, but this piece here is the fender, and then the window, if you wanted to make them pop out. But we're only going to use this, and then we're going to color our presents. And I'm just going to use all the colors that I have put on the PDF. Let me look at my sample so I remember what I colored what. So this one's Daffodil Delight, the dark Daffodil Delight. And then this striped box, I used the Daffodil Delight. This is, oh yeah, this is light. We want to use dark. We want some dark color. We want the color to really show up. I was wondering why that looks so light. It almost looked like Lemon Lolly. Okay. Now we're going to go with Balmy Blue on this present. Have you guys done Christmas shopping? Are you those Black Friday people out there? I used to. Me and my kids used to go every year after Thanksgiving. And then it just got too crazy. And so we stopped. It was kind of our family tradition. So now this is Cherry Cobbler. And the blue I used was Balmy Blue. But actually, I don't know how, if there was any issues out here. This is going to be Pool Party. But yeah, we used to do that every year. And I'm going to use a Smoky Slate. I want to say I used dark on here. It might be too dark, but it's just trying to change the colors up. So there is no die, like I said, for this. So we're going to trim, and we're actually going to trim special delivery out too. Let's cut these smaller. So on this, on the presents, we want to leave a little bit of some of this white space. Let's go like so. And that's because we're going to glue it into the bed of this truck. And so I like to just leave a little bit of border, if you will, to be able to glue to the truck. Let me get my silicone mat. So see this here? That's where we can put our glue. And then get this. Got all these blends here. Get them all out of the way. And then we can just glue that right into the bed of our truck, like so. Okay, so let's let this dry. And while we're trimming, we're gonna trim around here, special delivery. And I probably could have cut this out with a die, but I just like to trim around the words so that you just get the words. And we're gonna add a die cutout to put our truck on. Okay, so now let's get our die. Like I said, we're only using this one, and it's from the Nested Essentials. And oh yeah, Margaret, I know my kids, you're in Southern California, correct? I have a daughter in Southern California, and then I have two in Northern. And the weather has just been all over the place. It's hard to figure any weather out anymore, it seems like. Okay, so our ho-ho's in there again. In case you joined us late, we have a holiday ho-ho in here. And I originally wanted to find a ho-ho stamp set, but none of my stamp sets had ho-ho, you know, with Santa. Okay, so this is dry now, so we're going to go ahead and put him on with dimensionals. Yeah, Southern California, I thought so. I have a lot of family out in Southern California as well. So we're going to put our truck on the rectangle. I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals here. And then we're going to do this one. And our special delivery with some dimensionals. I'm going to add 2. And I hope you guys are able to use these projects that I've been making. I think they make excellent gifts for, you know, like I always say, co-workers, postal people, UPS drivers. You know, I have a ring so I can always tell who's going to come up to my door. And then I go to the mailbox or the post office quite often. The lady knows me very well. I was just there today. I always take her treats or something that I make. So we're going to tie our cherry cobbler. And oops, well, we're going to try to tie it. And these are, you know, they're quick and easy. That Tic Tac one yesterday, you know, today I went to the store and I was going to get some more Tic Tacs and then I couldn't find them. So it's always like, you have to get the stuff right away. I'm probably wasting some of this ribbon because I made my bow long. But yeah, you have to get everything right away. Or now right now everybody's shopping for Christmas, so. But yeah, there was none in sight. So there's our bow, and now we're not done. We're gonna use these Natural Tones gems, and we're using this white color. I kind of thought after, should I use the green? Shall we see what the green looks like? Let's try green. I'll put one here, smaller one here. I'm always switching my projects up. You guys should be used to me like that. And then there. That's just, I guess, more of a Christmas color. I don't know. But there's our project. Easy peasy. Just like that. See, now tomorrow if I go to the post office, I'll take one to my my postal lady, and then my UPS guy should be coming tomorrow with the delivery. So I will catch him because, like I said, I could see him pull up on my ring, and so I could run out there and give it to him. Because usually they'll just leave stuff. I'm over here cleaning. So again, I use these Hostess ho-hos. So if you have a stamp set that has a Santa Claus and a ho-ho sentiment, I would make that. Just use my same box. But I didn't have one that says ho-ho. So anyhow, I did find these ones at Albertsons. And I think the only difference is that they're red and inside. So you could put a regular ho-ho as well. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock again for day 10 already. Wow, day 10. You guys have a good evening and take care. Bye.